Hey guys, welcome or welcome back to my channel. My name is Caitlin and today I'm going to share with you my top used palettes of all of 2024. I did halfway through the year share with you my most used palettes so far. I will leave that linked if you're interested. A couple palettes are the same. I want to say 2 of them. I'm not 100% sure, but they're not all the same as they were before. So these are my 5 most used palettes of 2024. So let's go ahead and get into it. I'm gonna go from least uses to highest uses, and I just cut it off at 5. So at 8 uses this year, and remember I have like 300 palettes somewhere around there in my collection, so that's why 8 uses doesn't seem like much, but that's like one of the most used palettes in my collection. This is from Lunar Beauty and it's the Nude Prism. I incorporated this one with one of these other palettes into my wedding day makeup, so I was doing a lot of trials with them, testing different things to see what I wanted to use. And I think that's why, because I was super surprised when I tallied this up, you'll see a lot of these palettes are neutral. Hello? Have you been on my channel before? I love colorful eyeshadow, but I think, like I said, because I knew I was doing my own makeup and I was doing a lot of trials and things, it just ended up that I used a lot of neutral palettes more this year. The palette that I paired that with for my wedding is the Glamonatrix Nearly Natural palette, and I used this one 9 times this year. And I don't know that I've used this since my wedding. I still have yet to use, I've never ever used this stripped back kind of like taupey silver shade. I really would like to break into that before I put this palette away, but this one, this one is yummy just because of like the berry and the green. To me, that makes this one a little bit more interesting than the Nude Prism, but it's not a ranking. It's not a ranking. It's just how many uses I used each of them. So the next 2 palettes, I used both of them 10 times, and they were both part of my Deck of Panning series. So the only reason these were used 10 times and used more is because they were in a project. So the first one was the Naked Urban Decay Metal Mania. This palette is just matte. If it could leave my collection tomorrow and I wouldn't know the difference other than this one silver shade right here. I'm holding it weird because this shade is completely busted and crumbling. But Spike Stud is one of the best silvers in my entire collection. It's so good. I would love to talk to Teresa is Dead about this silver to see how it compares with her beloved silvers, because I know she's got her Sephora, oh shoot, what is it, the maraschino, whatever the collab is that she always talks about with the bear. But that silver is amazing. That's about the only thing that's amazing in that palette, but I did use it a lot because it was in the project. And then I also used 10 times the Gourmand Girls Haunted palette. And I don't think I've used this again since the project, just because I honestly kind of got sick of it, just like being quote unquote forced to use it in the project. But I did really enjoy the formula of this one, and I love Gourmand Girls and I love their spooky palettes, and I do like this palette. Like I said, I just got tired of it in the project. And palette number 5, with a big jump up. I used this palette 19 times this year. That's like better part of a month that I use this. This is from Blend Bunny and it is the Dollhouse. I know they said this one is not coming back after it goes out of stock, but I'm not sure if it's out of stock yet or if it's still in the sale section. So I'm sorry if it's gone, but I love this one. This is great because you can go colorful or neutral. Sorry guys, my memory card was full and I did not have time to edit to take anything off of it till now, so it is a different day. But I was talking about this palette here and saying I love all of the muted tones. When I like color, I don't always, unless it's summer, usually go for something fluorescent or neon or like pop in your face. I like color like this that's muted. I really love Blend Bunny's mattes, just their formula from any of their palettes in general. They really like blend themselves. It's in the name of the brand, people, Blend Bunny. And the amount of sparkle in these shimmers. I know people weren't initially, from what I saw, impressed with Blend Bunny's shimmers when they first came out with them in was it the Surge palette, their first ever shimmers, but they have improved and reformulated, changed out the shimmers in their palettes since then. And even the Surge palette, they in restocks were doing the updated formula. So I think there's a lot of fine sparkle in these shimmers that I like personally. So yeah, that I'm not surprised. That is my most used palette of the entire year here at the Dollhouse. This one, by the way, I believe it's in their clearance on sale right now, and when it's gone for good. They're not bringing it back. It's getting discontinued, so grab it at a discount while you can. I think affiliate codes stack as well. Thanks so much if you made it all the way to the end. I know with all of my illnesses at the end of 2024 and not uploading for a week and a half, I am still finishing 2024 content. So I've got a couple more final rankings and thoughts from 2024 before I start it in on my 2025 content. But thank you for watching anyway. Regardless, I appreciate it so much, and I hope to see you again on the next one. Bye!